Hello and good evening, everyone.
Make sure you give people lots of time to get on because it's slow.
Yeah. I filled up my water and left it upstairs. I'll return it to get it, please. Oh, hello. We've got a couple of eyeballs. Good evening, good evening. We are just getting started out here on this Wednesday evening. I've kind of been down in the basement most of the afternoon, but it looks like it's been a little bit soggy out. That's okay. The grass needs it. We'll let everyone join in. Really happy to be able to present some really awesome stuff to you guys tonight and update you on some things. We are just about halfway through July, and that means we are just 2 weeks away from our 5th anniversary sale, an extravaganza. We have been planning, we've got some good stuff to share with you in August, and most importantly, you are going to want to make sure that you tune in to our What's New Wednesdays every week in August, because you just never know what we are going to do. We may have some extra things to give away. We may have some big announcements to share. So make sure in August, well, all the time to be quite honest, but in August specifically for our 5th anniversary. Can you guys really understand, like 5 years? That's huge. We're pretty stoked about it. But yeah, you make sure you tune in August for our What's New Wednesdays every single week. And I think possibly, yeah, there are actually 5 Wednesdays in August. So that's pretty exciting as well. All right, we've got a whole bunch of eyeballs on, so I am going to jump right in. Thank you so much for joining me on this Wednesday night. I'm going to give one last plug before I dive into the product. And I want to call your attention to this little guy down here at the bottom, our YouTube channel. We are, I think the last time I checked, we are 14 people away from 1,000 subscribers. 14 people. So tell your friends, share our YouTube channel. If you are not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please go there right now and hit that little subscribe button. Hit the bell to get notifications. We want to hit that 1,000 subscriber milestone before our anniversary starts on August 1st. Ellen is saying we need a party and a cake in August. Let's see what we can do for that. Good idea. And with that, I am going to segue into our very first paper line that we're going to share with you tonight. And Ellen, this one is for you. So let me show you Charmed from Graphic 45. And I'm going to crack this guy open. We have collection packs. We have patterns and solids. We have ephemera and stickers and cardstock. And in theory, we should have had single sheet paper for this line as well. But when our shipment arrived, one box has been left behind. And we're trying to track it down. And Graphic 45 is trying to track it down. So for right now, we have most of the things Halloween from the Charmed line. Or, I mean, you could use this for Harry Potter. You could use this for anything magic. Typical Graphic 45 style. You get 2 sheets of each in the pack. So I'm going to quickly flip through the second one. This one's really fun. This costume party paper with a really fun stripe on the back. And if you look really closely, it may not show up here on the camera, but there are actually little stars in the stripes, which gives it some great texture. We've got a nice border page. The pumpkins are super cute. The black cats. I'm not a fan of spiders, but there they are. More black cats on that fabulous green background. You guys know how much I love my green. We've got this collage type paper here with, look at that pretty purple flower. So this paper doesn't even necessarily have to be Halloween. I love how that purple just pops right off of that black background. This one is called So Spooky. This is another really fun one with the diamond check patterns and all the different little icons in there. I will flip over on this second page to show you the back. Orange moons and stars and all that good stuff. We've got some sentiment, I'm going to call them sentiment. They're word collages here on the black background. Frankly frightful, if the broom fits, sit for a spell. Oh, bats. And no tricks, all treats. That's a really fun one. They've done a great job with this paper line, making it very authentically Graphic 45 without it being so super crazy dark and scary. And then this is the last paper here, if the broomstick fits, with more pumpkins on the back. Now the collection packs also come with 2 of their 6x12 sticker sheets. They are a glossy cardstock sticker, so they're a really great weight. And if you want to pop them up with your foam dots, just make sure you add some powder to the back. Love that haunted house. So if you guys didn't know this about me, I am a huge Stephen King fan. So even if you were doing an homage to the King himself, Uncle Steve, some of these things would be really fun. I mean, the spiders tend to feature prominently in some of his books, the Haunted Mansion. So don't feel like this is just for Halloween. That is the Charmed Collection Pack. And just putting the plastic bag away so it doesn't stick to the paper. We do have the patterns and solids as well. Bringing back some of those images, but just in a tone-on-tone or monochromatic look on those papers with some nice kind of spider webby solids on the back. We have the ephemera. Very classic. We've got the clock, we've got the witch, we've got the pumpkins, and some great little sayings. I love the little tickets. We have the journaling cards, and this one you get, I think you get 2 of each. It says 32 pieces, so I am pretty sure you get multiples. I'm not sure. I think maybe it's 2 of the big ones and 3 of the small ones. I don't know. You'd have to do the math. I'm not really sure. But isn't that cute? It's cute, but still very Graphic 45 style. Graphic 45 has started coming out with little mini stamp sets, little 3x4 stamp sets. So if you want to do your own color schemes, and you can buy the sticker sheets individually. There are the chipboard pieces. And for those of you who want a smaller print, we've got the 8x8 as well. So that is the Charmed line from Graphic 45. If you are looking for single sheets, check back with us. We are still trying to hunt down that box that has all our single sheets in it. And we may or may not get them. So if you're really in love with this, grab the collection pack. Now, before I show you the next pack, which is also from Graphic 45, I'm just going to talk just for a hot minute about the Warm Wishes line from Graphic 45, which is their main festive holiday line. You guys found it, and you guys bought pretty much everything. We have a couple of little remnants left, and we still have the majority of the single sheets. But the collection packs are gone, the solids are gone, the 8x8 is gone, the ephemera is gone, the chipboard is gone. We got really cleaned out really quickly. So if you would like to be notified when that comes back in, we've already placed our reorder. Jeff thinks that it's going to ship in the next day or so up to us. If you want to be put on the notification list, email us at customerservice@craftersworkshop.ca and we'll get you on the list to be notified. There is more coming. of all the things. We just have to be patient as it travels up. I believe they're in Utah. I'm not 100% sure, but they're kind of in that part of the world down there. So it generally takes about a week for it to get here once it finally ships. So excuse me, please let us know if you want more of that. But in the meantime, there is still Christmas from Graphic 45. This is their deluxe collector's edition. 'Twas the night before Christmas. Look at that jolly Saint Nick. I mean, very, very reminiscent of this awesome story, this traditional story of the holiday season. The collector's editions are paper packs that they have brought from out of the vault. It's like the Disney Out of the Vault series. They have brought this out and they do a mix of what was in the collection pack as well as some of the patterns and solids. So it is a real collection. You get 3 each of 8 different papers. You get sticker sheets and you get chipboard shapes. So this is the 12 by 12. They have now started coming out with 8 by 8. So if you are a mini album person, if you are a card person, and again, you want this deluxe collector's edition in a smaller pattern, then it does come in the 8 by 8. Now, the 8 by 8 is only paper, 3 each of the 8 double-sided papers. So you do not get the chipboard and the stickers, but you still get lots and lots and lots out of this, this 8 by 8 pack. So there, 2 festive lines, one Halloween, one Christmas from Graphic 45. I'm also going to give you a little sneak, just a little bit of news. I have just the other night seen a preview of the Graphic 45 winter line that is coming. If you're a Graphic 45 fan, you might want to start setting aside some of your budget for that. That's going to be another one that's going to go hot, hot, hot. Yeah. All right. So moving on. Just arrived today. Just today, Matt brought the box in. He processed it and he got it ready for us to show tonight. Is the Tim Holtz Izzix Dies Chapter 3. So if you're not familiar with Izzix, and this is stuff that we're still learning, I think we've been about a year now where we've been carrying Izzix regularly. They schedule their releases in what they call chapters. But there is also the main chapter, and then there is the Tim Holtz section of that chapter, and they don't always release at the same time. So last Saturday, which was July the 9th, Tim did a great video on launching some of these, his chapter 3, which will carry us kind of through the summer. I believe he'll have some more Halloween stuff coming out in August, and then the chapter 4 will be in October, if I'm not mistaken. But these are some really fun staples that you might want to have for your die collection. And I also noticed earlier today that there was another video, I think by Josh from Izzix, that focused on the Tim Holtz Chapter 3. So we'll make sure that we share that as well. Are we able to order previous chapters, Maria asks. Absolutely. As long as they are still in stock, we can go backwards, just like with any other company, die company specifically. They don't tend to retire stuff as often. It tends to only be, and maybe this is what Maria is referring to, last year, if I remember correctly, Halloween and Christmas, specifically from Tim Holtz, were one and done. So once they came out and once they sold through, it was gone. My understanding, at least the stuff I'm going to show today, is still available, and Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 from this year definitely are still orderable. If you've got specific things you're looking for, and this goes for any company, any line, please send us an email. Again, I'll show you that email address, customerservice@craftersworkshop.ca. Let us know what you want. If you can give us the code number as well, the proper product name, a screenshot, anything you can do to show us exactly what you're looking for, we will happily do the research and see if we can get it for you. If we can, we'll get back to you with timing, with cost estimates and all of that good stuff. And if we can't, then unfortunately we'll be honest with you and tell you that we just unfortunately can't get that for you. All right, so without further ado, here's the drum roll. I'm going to show you these three at the same time. So these are 3 new sets from Tim, and they are really great staples that you can use for pretty much any project you're working on. You can use these for cards, you can use them for journals, you can use them for planners, you can use them on layouts, you can use them as standalone items. So this first one here, and he's got funky names for them, so this is called Specimen. It's got this really sweet little, and I guess sweet isn't a word that we usually associate with Tim Holtz, but it's got this little file folder and some great little elements to go with it, some labels, some great little tags here, some numbers, a little tab, and I'm trying to get a sense of the size. Approximate die cut size is a 6 1/8 by 4 5/8. That's the biggest one. So they're not going to be huge. They're still going to fit on your regular Big Shot platforms, and but they'd be really great for tucking in little journaling bits, tucking in stories, tucking in extra photos. Darlene says she cannot wait to use them in her traveler's notebook and her mini albums. There's lots of versatility here. And if you look at the sample, he's kind of ink distressed around them. You can really grunge them up, or you could go the opposite way and cut these out of pattern papers and have something bright and cheerful and colorful. So this is Specimen. We have Collector, which makes this cute little bank envelope, and it even has that little circle that you can attach on. Make sure you leave the outside edges open so that you can wrap string around it. It's got some extra tags, some more tickets, another insert that you can put in. And if I see if I can get a close-up here, it's kind of hard to see that outline. You can see it's a pretty good sized die. I mean, it's not going to be, looks like it goes almost edge to edge here on this 6x6 envelope. So you're going to get a good size there and really easy to fold, great score lines. And again, the paper you choose will absolutely dictate the look. Ellen, I agree. These are so useful. And you know what? You could use these as little gift items too. I know one year, way back, for Matt for Christmas, I made a whole bunch of envelopes and put, you know, a loonie and a toonie in there as his little slushy fund or his snack fund for when he was at work. So you can make all kinds of fun things as gifts. You can even make these envelopes and create a spine hinge separately and make a mini album that has things that pull out. So that is Collector. And then last in this trio is Postal. And I will tell you, in seeing a lot of the stuff that's coming for the holiday season, postage, mailboxes, anything you can mail is pretty trendy. So this set called Postal is right in line with that. It's got a little envelope and it looks like it goes on the diagonal. Again, I'm not sure if this is translating well. It's pretty dark on that background, but the die is on the diagonal, so you can really maximize your 6x6 piece of paper. Some great little numbers, tags, that little pointing hand. So lots of things that you can use to decorate it. And by all means, these will all mix and match. So those are the main dies in that chapter 3. There are 2 other supporting dies. This one is called Vintage Labels, and it's got some really great rectangle with the little notched corners, circles, ovals, and so on and so forth. That these etching, these different colors actually are where it gets embossed into. See if you can see that there. You can see how that outline is going to get embossed. And I did see a quick video. Once again, I'll see if I can find it again, where someone used this for hot foiling. So they were able to get that decorative element here with the hot foil and then flip it over and cut it with the die. So that's really fun. This one, like I said, is called Vintage Labels. And then we have a brand new alphabet die, 73 dies in total. Looks like there's two different sizes. There's a 1 inch and a 7/8 of an inch. So not a huge difference, but you know, enough that you've got a slightly different size and you can mix and match. And just to give you a sense, really great versatile size, all in caps. And then you can always mix and match too if you want to get like multiple of the same letter. And then finishing off, we have 2 embossing folders. This one is called Numbered for obvious reasons. Very nice deep etched 3D technology. And this one is called Industrious. And it looks like, you know, steel panels that have been riveted together. Add some grunge, add some ink to that, and it will look really, really tarnished. Take some of your luster wax or your gilding wax and kind of rub it over the surface to give it an even more tarnished look or even a rusty look. That would be really, really super cool. So, Izzix Chapter 3 from Tim Holtz. Into house. As for the rest of Chapter 3, I'm pretty sure the launch date is August 1st. They are in the process of packing up our boxes and we're hoping that they will be shipping soon. That will include all of the regular Izzix Chapter 3, which has an awful lot of seasonal product in it, as well as the Tim Holtz Halloween. Alan, be ready. Tim Holtz Halloween, beginning of August. So we will have that for you as soon as it arrives. 2 more dies I'm going to show you, and then a couple of other fun stuff. These are 2 cute little birdies from Spellbinders. And I think I showed you before the sample cards. Let me grab one. The sample cards that I made at my trade show that had the beautiful little cardinal. He's still on his way to us. I think he may have arrived today, but Matt, that's a really big box that Matt has to go through. We've got the cardinal that I also turned into a blue jay, but I also figured he needed some friends. So this one is called Sweet Birdie. Makes this sweet little bird. Really nice, petite little size. But he's still big enough that if you wanted to put him as an accent on a layout, I don't think he would be out of place. I don't think he would be too small. So that is Sweet Birdie. And then there is Little Chickadee. So not only is he facing the opposite direction, but he's got some other little details and accents. And you know what? As I showed you between the cardinal and the blue jay, you simply have to change the color up on these guys and you can turn them into whatever kind of birds that you wish. So don't necessarily be tied to the name that's on the packaging. Be creative, have fun, try different things, and just make the birdies your own. One other thing that you can do, and this is what I did on that blue jay, is I cut him mostly out of white, other than obviously the black, and a very pale blue. But you can cut them out of really pale neutral colors and then use your ink, use your markers, use your pencil crayons, use your watercolors, and make them any color you want. So don't worry if you don't have that perfect shade of cardstock to cut him out. You can color him. And trust me, it gets really addictive building these guys. You want to sit and cut and make a whole bunch. And these guys are perfect for your little mini cutters like the Spellbinders Prism or the Izzix Sidekick, because you can sit in front of the TV and just crank them out, assemble, color, assemble, whichever way you want to do it. And before you finish, one episode of your favorite show, you'll have a whole little gang of birdies ready for your projects. Okay, who likes sparkle? While I take a sip of water, give me some love if you like things that sparkle. Sparkle, glitter, all that good stuff. There's some love. There's some hearts. Someone's laughing. At least we're not seeing angry faces. But if you like sparkle, It is that time of year where we restock and rebuild our Stickles selection. Throughout the year, we tend to stick with Nuvo drops, but we know, especially at the holiday season, you guys love your Stickles too, because Stickles tend to have a glitter like no other. So these colors here, and I'll go through the names in just a second, if I can keep them from rolling away. These are regular items that we stock every holiday season. They're ones that we've had before because we know you love them. So there is gold, very simple gold. There is silver, bright and shiny silver. We have two shades of white here. We have twinkle and we have diamond. Looks like we are still, we need to restock on Stardust too, because I know that that is a huge favorite. So diamond and twinkle, and the main difference being in the color of the sparkle. So one looks like it's a little bit more green. The other one looks like it's a little bit more purple. We have our Christmas red, which nobody can do without, especially if you are doing Rudolphs or elves. We've got two shades of green. We've got holly and we've got simply green. The holly one does have red and gold glitter in it, whereas the green one is just straight green. And we have our black diamond, which is great for starry skies and all that fun stuff. But we have brought in three new colors that we have not had before. We have icicle, which is another frosty white. This is a little bit more silver in that sparkle. We have steel, which is a darker gray than the silver. So there's the difference. This is steel and this is silver. So if you want, it's almost more of a pewter color. So if you want your silver to have a little bit more of an earthy tone to it, then you'll want to go with steel. And then we have goldenrod. So again, just a little bit more. This is a little bit more on that true gold. This almost has more of a yellow or orangey cast to it. So just a little bit deeper than the traditional gold. And then, because Darlene is the queen of glitter, and we had a new release of Stickles colors, we've got three frosty colors brand new to the Stickles line. We have Pacific Coast, we have Saltwater, and we have Garden State. So while these look maybe a little bit more oceany, definitely you can use them for holiday, winter. No, there's no new purple, Ellen. I'm sorry about that. If we can take a look at some purples if you like, or I'm pretty sure we do have purple in the Nuvo range. So those are our newest colors from the Stickles family. And Matt, if you can bring that last line in when you have a moment.
Sorry, what? Good? I fell asleep.
Matt was too busy answering your questions. He's going to bring in my last line while I show you one little fun gadget we got in. This is called the Handle It. And it's super cute. It's great for if you are embossing or if you just want something extra to hold onto your papers while you're doing stuff to them. They've got little rubber hands. Hello, everybody. Yeah, I do voices, not well, but you know. They're just a soft silicone. See what it says here. Save your fingertips. The Ranger Handle It tool to the rescue. An ideal tool to hold cards or projects that require a heat application like heat embossing, hot glue, and the like. I just like that they've got that kind of grippy handle too, because sometimes tweezers, as much as they are wonderful, because they're so detailed, they don't always hold very well. So this is a really great little gripper if you need to hold something. That is called the Handle It tool. All right, before I jump into our last paper line that I'm going to reveal tonight, and some of you may have already seen that on Facebook and on the website, let's do a couple of announcements. So I've already told you about Warm Wishes. On Monday, we announced a new class from Deanna at Clipper Street. She has done a class or designed a class using the Warm Wishes paper. We sold our max, guys. We sold out of our spot. The last spot went before we opened the store this morning. So if you missed out on that and still want to give it a try, again, email us and we will put you on a wait list. We just want to make sure, because that line has been selling so well, we want to make sure that Deanna gets her product and can make enough kits. And if we have any more kits that become available, we will go to our wait list first before we announce that to anyone. So if you did not sign up for that class and you still are interested, email us to get put on the wait list. While we're talking Christmas, don't forget our Christmas in July sale. I showed you a whole bunch of the product last week that we have on sale. Great deals, stamps, dies, papers, stickers, embellishments, the whole works. If you are spending rainy days like today working on your holiday cards, come and get some great savings from our Christmas in July super sale. Reminding you of our new summer hours. So Thursday and Friday, assuming we do not have another Rogers outage. Thursday and Friday, we're going to be opening until 6. So if you're heading to the cottage, heading to the trailer, going on vacation, if you've just run out of adhesive, if you've gotten off work and you want to come to your happy place, Thursday and Friday is the day to do that. We've got those extra 2 hours. Now, Carol did put a post up, and I will put it in tomorrow's newsletter as well. This Saturday, we are having a team party, team celebration, team bonding. My team is the best in the industry, and we are going to celebrate them with barbecue, burgers, and all kinds of treats. So to do that and really make a good job of it, we're going to close at 2 on Saturday. So if you are planning to come and see us this Saturday only, we're closing at 2. So come early. We'll be open at 10. We'll be open from 10 until 2. Come and see Tanya and I. If you come closer to the 2, you might see some of our other team members as well. But make sure that you come in before 2 o'clock this Saturday only. Every other day is regular hours, 10 until 4. And just a reminder that we are Thursdays and Fridays open till 6. And then last announcement, I know you guys love it. And last week got messed up with, our friends at Rogers. Flash Sale Friday. Matt and Darlene chose the deals today for this Friday, and they're planning for the rest of the month. So make sure you tune in at 10 o'clock on Facebook. We will then upload it to YouTube. We couldn't do that last week because, we couldn't do anything last week. But this Friday, 10 o'clock in the morning, I will present you the deals, and then you can shop. Now, if you only pick up a few deals, if you have other stuff that you want to pick up as well, absolutely go ahead and do it. And don't forget, we have our Build-A-Box program. So with that Build-A-Box program, you are going to choose store pickup as your delivery option. Even if you live on the other side of the country, still pick store pickup. And in the order notes, you're going to say build a box for free shipping. That way you can place subsequent orders and we will continue putting them in the box for you. And when you are ready to ship, you just have to say on your last order that it's your last order, you're ready to ship. We will combine all of those orders in one box and ship it out to you. Within Ontario, our free shipping threshold is $125. Outside of Ontario, I believe it's $150, and Matt can correct me on that if I'm wrong. But once you hit those free shipping thresholds, whether it's one order or a series of orders, we will happily get that out for you. Now, it is not meant to be long term. So we would like you to place your orders over a couple of weeks to build that box and get it up there. But just remember, if you place an order now, we want to be shipping it, before October. So, just keep track of your orders. Let us know when you're ready to ship and we will get that out to you. It's a great way to take advantage of multiple Flash Fridays and build up that box and get some great deals out to you and help you save on shipping. All right, who is ready for our last paper line of the evening. We have mushrooms. We have butterflies. We have ducks and bears and mooses. Oh my. Is mooses really the right way to say multiple moose? I'm not quite sure, but we'll go with it. So let me introduce you to, grab a sip of water first as we do that drum roll. Simple Vintage Lakeside from Simple Stories. If you liked last year's Great Escape line, you are going to love Lakeside. I actually like this even more than Great Escapes, and Great Escapes was one of my favorite lines ever from Simple Stories. This one has some really great elements, and we'll just go through it. And this line, we got all the things. So we have ephemera and chipboard and stickers and enamel dots and washi tape, but we'll get to all of that. So let's just do a little flip through. I love the teal elements to this line. You've got your dragonfly, you've got your mushrooms and your ferns. We've got our traditional kind of notebook collage paper on the back here. I love this treatment with the barn board. This would be a really simple one-page layout where you could just put a really large photo and put some clusters of your embellishments. Sheila says she has been waiting for this line, plus another from Simple Stories. Sheila, you'll have to let me know what that one is, and we'll let you know when it gets here. There's some beautiful ferns and butterflies and moths. I love the brightness of this green that mixes in with the darker earthy tones. Really adds a lightness to the pager. Ellen is saying the plural of moose is moose. So there you go. Look at the frogs and the little dictionary definitions, the great little collage, the butterflies, the dragonflies. The hits of teal really just help brighten and give a really unique look to this line. We've got a black diagonal stripe. Here's a moose. He is a gorgeous moose. Again, on kind of that collage cluster that you are that you love from Simple Stories vintage lines. This is something we see a fair bit, but if you're not a fan of that, then we've got bears and moose and trees on the back. We've got fish and those little hits of that rusty, I don't want to say coral, I don't know if that's right, but that rusty orange color just on his bellies. And then you've got that rust color on the back with the canoes. This is great for anything masculine. And I know last month we talked a lot about masculine stuff. This will do you for a whole year of masculine projects. We've got ducks. We've got another plaid. We've got this beautiful one here. This is stunning with that beautiful mama duck and her little babies. Some green tone-on-tone ferns. We've got their journaling elements, which is really fabulous because you've got a variety of sizes that you can use on your layouts or in your TNs. The mushrooms are stunning. Cut-aparts are so handy and so versatile. So there's that moose collage again, but in a smaller format. Big fish story. I'm sure we all have someone in our family that tells a big fish story. Nice little collages here. Explore your world. And look at I'm going to tell you, this is even more stunning in real life than it is on any screen or any website. So if you are local, you have to come in and see this in person. If you're ordering online, please just trust me that this is absolutely gorgeous. All right, we've got our 4x4 cut-aparts. Again, ducks and mushrooms and ferns. A wonderful collage page on the back. Our 4x6 elements. Some vertical, some horizontal. And this kind of mustardy yellow pattern on the back. And our sticker sheet. Lots of mooses and bears and butterflies. Oh my. Single sheets as well as collection packs. We have it all. We went big on this because we think you guys are really going to love it. There is also a layout kit, but I'm not going to call it a kit, and I don't think it's set up in the system just yet because I am actually going to teach it as a class. So if you're interested in that, drop us a note. We just received this, so I have not had a chance to kind of build my samples yet, and it'll be part of our big class launch in August. So make sure if this is a line that you like, then definitely tune in and get signed up for that class. The spaces will be pretty limited, but I know people have been asking for layout classes, and I thought this was a stunning line. And you know what? Simple Stories did the work for me. They designed the project. I'm just happy to be able to bring it to you, and I'll probably add in my own twists and tips and tricks as well. Gorgeous solids pack to go with this. There is an essentials kit as well. The essentials come with all the things that are in the collection pack, plus the page pieces, the die cuts, and the chipboard stickers. So really great value if you want more than just the collection pack. Speaking of more than just the collection pack, let me bring this pile over. Gotta love the washi tape. So 5 rolls. There is trees with the moose and bear. We've got some just accent pieces. This brown one is not translating very well, but it is a bit of a wood grain treatment. Fish, and then the foliage and butterflies. The colors really are stunning. I agree, Darlene. You guys have to get this in your hot little hands. Chipboard clusters. So nice big circular chipboard pieces with some accents as well. We have this is the nature bits. So this one has moose and bears and butterflies and some foliage. Then we have our regular bits and pieces. This one has ducks and sentiments, tags and tickets and all kinds of fun. We have chipboard stickers. And you know what? I love that they're bringing in titles for our layouts so we can really carry the themes right across. We have chipboard frames, which are great. Oops, sorry, I came off camera there. Chipboard frames. So there's 3, 6, 7. Is that right? It says 6 frames. Oh, one of these this one's a double. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this is just a repeat. My apologies. So there's 6 frames in that pack. Darlene's favorite, the sticker book, because you've got all kinds of elements. You've got word stickers here. Meet me at the lake, crazy times, lake rules, fireside, campfire stories, wood slices. 1 second. Excuse me. Excuse me. Great little sentiments here, some labels, tabs, borders, alphabets, the whole works. Really can round out your project with some great little elements there. We've got foam stickers. And I'm finding that their foam stickers are slightly getting smaller, but they give you a great variety for your titles as well as giving you dimension built right in. Oh, thank you. Thank you for blessing me. I appreciate that. We've got layered stickers here. We've got our decorative brads. They call them brads, but they are actually adhesive. So you don't have to worry about poking anything. You don't have to worry about poking your finger. They just have that. I think it's a little bit of foam adhesive on the back, so you can just peel and stick. We have enamel dots. Of course, we have the 6x8 pad. Again, fabulous for mini albums, fabulous for cards, planners, TNs, all that good stuff. And you know what? You can use these on layouts as well. Great for photo mats, great for accent pieces, and mixes and matches very well with the 12x12, as I'm sure you can imagine. We have our banner stickers and our cardstock stickers. So you already saw the cardstock stickers. That was the same as in the collection pack. And then our banner stickers. I love these because they stretch right across the page, or you've got, you can put this in a corner. Some of them are smaller and the centers pop out. So you can either put a sentiment behind it or a photo. It's a great way to add more photos to your layouts. And then last but not least is the Simple Vintage Lakeside card kit. I kind of wish that they'd come out with this in time for Father's Day, because I think this would have done really, really well for those of you who need masculine cards. But maybe you have masculine birthdays coming up or retirements. These would make fantastic retirement cards. So lots and lots and lots of great outdoorsy, fantastic fun without it necessarily being about camping, without it, it could just be about a walk in the park. So there you have it, folks. That is What's New Wednesday for today, Wednesday, July the 13th. Lots of new stuff. So go and check the new arrivals section on our website. If there is something that we talked about tonight that I asked you to email me, just fire me an email. We will take care of it when we get back to the store in the morning. And don't forget Flash Sale Friday on Friday, obviously, hopefully. Not flashing Friday, Matt. We're just doing flash sales. We're not flashing anybody. And start planning to tune in every Wednesday night, just like you did tonight, once August hits, because it is our 5th anniversary. All right, folks, go enjoy the rest of your evening. I am going to clean up, and I look forward to seeing all of you very soon. Take good care, everyone. Good night.